Alright, hey guys, what's going on? It's Snowflake here and welcome to another Football Manager series. This is the fourth one I've started this year. Don't worry, just because I'm making a new series I haven't forgotten about the other ones. So we did the one with a random team where I randomly got picked as Falkenberg in Sweden. We've got the Man United series and we've got the Lane to Fame series where I'm currently Senegal under 20s manager, and now this series, as you probably could tell, is about Galatasaray, which is my favourite team from Turkey, Turkish Cypriot, if you didn't already know. I'll be doing a save as Galatasaray, no gimmicks really, just trying to do as well as I can. Galatasaray in real life are doing pretty well, I would say. I mean, them and Fenerbahce are joint top of the league, and I think they've won all but 2 or 3 of their games each. And we're like at the halfway point of the season, so that's pretty insane numbers that both teams are putting up. And also almost made it through the Champions League group stages. Unfortunately missed out on that one, but showed what we can do against both Bayern Munich and Manchester United, but let ourselves down, I think, in the matches against Copenhagen. But made it to the Europa League at least, which is probably about what we were expecting as Galatasaray fans. But some really good performances in there, and I think there's more to come from us in the future. But none of that means anything on this game, because we start at the beginning of the 2023-24 season, and it's not going to be Okan Buruk as a manager, it's going to be me. And I don't know if I'm going to be as good. Probably not, but hopefully I'll be at least somewhere close. But yeah, here we are. I set up this save beforehand, so I missed like the initial screen where you go through all the screens that show the vision and stuff. But I think it is going to show it down here, so I think we're all good with that. So this is what our fans expect from us. They want to win the league, which is fair because we won the league last season. So, and that's always the expectation at a club like Galatasaray or Fenerbahce, even though they hardly ever do win it these days. Attacking football makes sense. Develop youngsters, fair enough. Finish above Fenerbahce, Beşiktaş, and Trabzonspor in that order of priority. No surprises there. And be the most reputable team in Turkey. Sounds good to me. Let's see what the board want. Better players using the club youth system, work within the wage budget. Reach the knockout stages of the Champions League required. Damn, we're going to be in pot 4, so that's going to be really difficult. I don't know if that's a realistic expectation, but it depends on the group we get, I guess. Because I feel like the group we got in real life was pretty favourable, and we couldn't make it through that. So we'll see. Win the Super League, yeah, fair enough. Be competitive in the Super Cup, not that important. That's just going to be a one-off match against Fenerbahce. They want to keep winning the Super League, and they want to reach the latter stages of the Champions League in the 2026 to 27 season. We'll see if I make it that long, but let's go with that and see what happens. It might end up with me being fired. You never know. So let's create a tactic. So we've got possession football. We've got vertical tiki-taka, which is relentless pressing and emphasis on moving the ball quickly, is that? Vertically rather than side to side, so playing more through the middle. We've got fluid counter-attack, which is soak up pressure and then more expressive and fluid counter-attacks. Now, if I know the Galatasaray squad like I think I do, I think we prefer to dominate the ball. We want to have the ball as much as we can, and as soon as we don't have the ball, we want to press to win it back. And we do like to knock the ball long through the middle for Icardi. So I think vertical tiki-taka will probably be the closest we can get to Galatasaray's actual tactics. So let's do that. We'll go with a 4-4-2 narrow in that case. So we're going to try and play without wingers. It might not be that good for players like Kerem Aktürkoğlu or Tete. or maybe even Wilfred Zaha, but they're going to have to find a way, I think, to play in this lineup. I think some of them can play as like secondary forwards or attacking midfielders, so we'll find a way to make it work, I'm sure. Let's go with that for now. So that's going to be different from the way we play in real life, which is more of like a 4-2-3-1 formation, so let's see how it goes. We've got pre-season prep. So yeah, we've got our free pre-season. Oh, sorry, not free pre-season. There's plenty of pre-season fixtures, as you can see. We're going to do just for free today. We're going to do the intra-squad friendly, where it's first v second 11. We're going to also have away trips to Bulgaria, where we face Levski Sofia, and also to Denmark, where we will face Sonderjyske Fodbold. They haven't butchered that too much. Pretty long break between the second 11 or the intra-squad match and the Levski Sofia match, and then a 3-day break before we face Sonderjyske. So that should be some interesting games. Trips to Europe, always welcome. No injuries at the start of the season, that's good to see. We've also got our squad registration rules. So we're not allowed to have more than 14 foreign players. One of those at least has to be under 25 as well. Squad must have at least 4 under 25 players trained by the club, at least 6 trained by a club in the country. Max squad must, we're allowed an extra foreign player as long as they're from one of the Turkic regions as well. That's like Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and there's another one which I can't quite remember, Kyrgyzstan, I think. Oh, and also players that have signed up for another nationality but are also Turkish. For example, Kerem Demirbay, who's one of our midfielders who's played for Germany, is allowed to be an extra sort of player. That doesn't count as our 14 foreigners. Must have at least an under 23 player trained by the club, and 2 under 25s trained by a club in Turkey. I didn't know it was this complicated. No more than 8 foreign players in the lineup. No more than 9, including the extra player we get. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I didn't realize the restrictions were quite this much. But let's clear and auto-select our selection. So right now, Mertens actually isn't part of the squad. So we've reached our maximum of 14. There's Günay Güvenç. He counts as Turkish, so we've got Muslera. Let's filter by them as well. So we can get any of those players. Icardi, Bakambu. Oh, okay, we've registered Beknaz Almazbekov as well. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess we'll be looking to get rid of Mertens. How good is Mertens? I guess he's pretty good, but I guess the fact that he's 36 means we do want to sell him. Galatasaray do tend to sell him. The AI do in my other saves so far, so I guess that's why. And other than that, we've got Muslera, Bowie, Nelson, Sanchez, Angelino, and Dombele, Oliveira, Torreira, Tete, Zaha, Ziyech, Beknaz, Bakambu, and Icardi. So other than that, it's pretty standard. So we'll do that for now. Can I make changes? Yes, I can. So there's that. Let me go to the staff screen. Yeah, let's get through the inductions. Manage friendlies, handle press conferences, delegate, same for interviews, I'll recruit staff, and I'll handle contracts. Is there anything else? Trading I want to delegate. as well. Signing scouts, I'll delegate, but I'll keep scout meetings. Touchline shouts, delegate, and team talks, delegate. Set piece tactics, delegate. Oh, and opponent instructions as well. This is probably familiar to you if you've seen my other streams so far. It's pretty much the same way I handle every club. Other than that, I think we're good to continue. Transfer budget, we've got 6 million available, which is pretty good. However, we're currently over our wage budget, so 14,000 over. So that's going to make it difficult to sign players, but our squad is very, very solid. Especially considering some of the players who in real life aren't playing well, but are rated pretty highly by the game. And also, to be fair, we have players that are underrated, I think. But we'll go through all of those when the time comes. Which it will very shortly, I guess, with the intra-squad friendly. Right, social feeds, that's Man United extensive. Let's go to leagues. I don't think we really need to get updates about anything that isn't the Super League. So let's... Oh. Okay. Remove selected. Okay, I guess it's this one, isn't it? Cool. There's our training, and we'll have our first weekly staff meeting as well. See what people have to say. Okay, we'll make Mertens learn Turkish, I guess, even though he's currently not part of the squad. Same for Luyendama, who's pretty much going to be leaving, probably. Tete's been developing really well. Awesome. Coaching staff, have a look at those later, but we'll schedule them. Same there. And for all of these guys too. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Not too much apart from staff members, so let's go through them. Yeah, going through contracts again. Alright, we good? Oh, okay. Great. Okay, thank you for that. I definitely needed that help. So right, under 19s fitness coach, got Ayhan Tembelolo, who has had a long history of working with Super League teams. I guess that's good. Yeah, very nice. So he's been assistant manager at Trabzonspor, Konyaspor, and Sivasspor. So more than qualified to be an under 19 fitness coach, you would think. Gökhan Kara Arslan, who's just been a performance analyst at Altay, but good enough to be an under 19s performance analyst. Utku Yurikoğlu, been a fitness coach at a few Super League clubs. Sounds good. We got a new gen recruitment analyst, Sadi Arslan. Short. Ozan Öztürk, who's currently an under 19s physio. I believe we're giving him the job of first team physio. Emrah Urtekin, who has been a physio on and off at Agassars for 4 different spells. That's a bit weird. Sure. He can be an under 19 physio. Or a new gen sports scientist in Ali Eren Coşkun. I'll take him. And under 19 physio Mesut Karluk. And we move on. Yeah. So I'm just going to not do the set piece induction because I've delegated the set pieces. Another squad registration reminder. Yeah, we'll leave that as it is. Might look. Oh, we've already got an injury. And it's one of our key players too. Kerem Aktürkoğlu is out for 3 to 4 weeks with a twisted ankle. He's very, very rarely injured in real life, so I guess that's just my bad luck. 4 weeks from now. Yeah, he's going to be a doubt for the start of our Champions League qualifiers, but hopefully we should be able to make it without him. So that's already happened. As you can see, we'll be facing Aris Limassol, which should be a feisty match, as they are from Cyprus and they are a Greek team. And anyone who knows that there's a bit of bad blood between Greece and Turkey in the past. Not going to go too far into it, but yeah, should be an interesting match. Does mean he's going to be missing for this episode, unfortunately. Alright, code of conduct. Confirm that. And yeah, let's do the squad dynamics introduction. So team cohesion is very poor at the moment. I guess that's realistic because in real life, well yeah, Galatasaray sign a lot of new players like every year, so it takes a while for them to actually get together. But eventually, second half of the season, they come good and play a lot better. But this year, even in the first half, they've done very, very well. But yeah, cohesion could definitely be better between some of the players. No unhappy players. Yeah, everyone seems happy. Good support. Yep. So a hierarchy. So Muslera, Mertens, and Kerem are the team leaders at the moment. So yeah, I don't think Mertens is going to take it too well if he's left out of the squad. Ferrer and Ziyech highly influential. Fair enough. I guess that's just because they're good players with a lot of experience at high levels. Cool. Team meeting time. Let's talk about our Super League game, our aims, and yeah, we want to win the title. Yep, that's the sort of reaction I was after. Okay, let's talk about our Champions League games. Let's try and reach the knockout stages. Okay, everyone's happy with that. Brilliant, that's what I wanted to hear. I don't want to make any promises. Yeah, let's just leave it there. Let's not risk upsetting anyone. Alright, everyone's morale's gone up. Fantastic. Targets and promises. Okay, we haven't set any promises yet. And yeah, and we know that Kerem has just been injured. Very unfortunate. Alright, training induction. Yep. And we'll leave that in the capable hands of our staff. Okay, first press conference as well. It's, well, our only press conference because I'm delegating the rest, but what does it mean for you to be given this opportunity? I'm honoured and excited. It feels so good to be here. I mean, I'm a Galatasaray fan, of course it is. What does it mean to you? Yep. Trapped to this moment for years. What challenges do I think I'll face? I don't think age is important. You do have some connection with Turkey. Does that help at all? Yes. Does this squad have the necessary quality for you to achieve your targets? Yes. Have I introduced myself to the squad yet? Yeah, everyone's very upbeat. Would I like to say anything to the fans? Yeah, I want to earn their respect. How far can you take this club? Very far. Day-to-day training. Let's say I expect hard work and sacrifice. Will I be looking towards the likes of Kerem as the focal point of this team now? He's a manager's dream. I'm very lucky. Will Fernando Muslera remain your captain? I haven't made any decisions yet. I hate this question. I don't want to comment on what position I want to improve. It's widely expected that Mertens will leave the club. Can I hold on to him? Do I want to? Let's play it cool and say I want to keep him around, and hopefully that encourages clubs to offer a little bit more money for him if he does end up leaving. May occasionally get involved, but they need some trust. There we go. Fantastic. Press conference was just fine. Well, as long as it wasn't terrible. Alright, we'll do first 11 versus second 11 then. So, yeah, I guess we'll go through the teams quickly. So, the first team got Muslera in goal. I think some players are still on holiday, so we don't have a full lineup of players available. We've got back four of Carnayhan, Nelson, Sanchez, and Angelino. Torreira holding, and Ndombele and Kerem Demirbay in the middle, with Ziyech playing behind Icardi and Zaha. We've got some youngsters on the bench too. Is a bit smaller? No. Okay. Yeah, so we've got some youngsters on the bench. Halim Yükseloğlu, Ege Arak, Kerem Şenyüz, another Kerem. Berk Kızıldemir and Atakan Ordu. Great. Second team, we've got Günay in goal. Don't need to do that. We've got Ali Turab, Ali Yeşilyurt, Eren, and Kazımcan at the back. Mostly youngsters here with some potential. We've got Efe holding, Gökdeniz and Eyüp in the middle, with Halil playing behind Recep and Baran. With Cankat, Kadir, Hamza, Beknaz, and Berat on the bench. Yeah, some pretty high potential youngsters here too. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they develop and how they play in this match as well. We'll be managing both teams. Alright, we're getting notified about Champions League qualifiers, that is fair. But let's get into this intra-squad friendly and see what our team has to offer. Alright, my favourites, and I want us to play like it, is what we've told the first team. Second team, okay, we're getting the induction. Alright, well, nobody expects a result. Yep, cool. And we're done. Alright, so let's see. I'm interested to see how the formation works as well. We've said vertical tiki-taka, so we want to work it down the middle. And yeah, this is roughly how I pictured the team being put together. Zaha, even though he plays as a winger for the first team, but playing him inside next to Icardi. Alright, okay, we've got all of this stuff as well. This is our first match of the save. Yep. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get underway. Set these like that. And yeah, let's see how the first versus second 11 unfolds. I'm just having a look at the first team. Yeah, this wouldn't actually be a legal Super League lineup because there's only 2 Turkish players in it. Nelson heads it down to Icardi, and we've already taken the lead. 7 minutes in, Angelino with a free kick. Nelson heads it down, and Mauro Icardi smashes it home. Good to see him getting off to a good start. Hopefully he keeps that up. Mauro Icardi, of course, being an absolute godsend to the team last season, just could not stop scoring. He's declined a bit this season. He started the season really well, but he's been playing through injuries for the last couple of months, so it's been difficult for him to keep up that level. But still, on his day, a very, very good player. Right, Ndombele, gives that away a bit. He's only on loan from Tottenham. Here's Khan. Back to Ndombele, looking for Torreira. It's cleared away by Halil. As far as Angelino. Angelino is fouled by Ali Turab Bulbul, and we're going to have a penalty. And our young right back has got himself in a bit of trouble there. And it's probably Icardi, isn't it, taking the penalty? You would expect it to be. And saved. Or was that the post? I think that was the post. And Mauro Icardi does have a tendency to miss some penalties, to be fair. And just as I was talking about his brilliant start, he goes ahead and does that, misses a penalty. But yeah, that is what you have to take from Icardi sometimes. Ali Turab, looking to make amends for giving away the penalty, goes close with that effort. Unlucky with that one. Angelino winning the penalty as well. He has an interesting story this season. It hasn't worked out too well for him. He hasn't been terrible. Zaha, tight hamstring, get him off the pitch immediately. We'll play up with Barış Alper Yılmaz up front. As Ziyech hits the crossbar from that free kick, hitting the woodwork from a set piece again, this time with a free kick. But yeah, I was saying Angelino hasn't been terrible, but he was signed on loan from Leipzig, and if he plays a certain amount of games, we have to buy him, and we deemed him not good enough to buy. I was going to say that looked like a terrible free kick by Ziyech, but it's actually come off the wall there, and we're going to have a corner to end the half off. I say we like both teams, aren't we? Angelino takes, and Ali Yashiliurt heads that one away, and it's half time. Let me finish my thoughts about Angelino. So, yeah, he's got a mandatory buy clause if he plays a certain amount of games, which has led to him being completely left out of the squad for the last couple of months because we don't want to trigger that clause because it will cost us a few million to buy him. So I think he'll probably go back to Leipzig, or Galatasaray will try and negotiate with them to remove that clause. Otherwise, he's just going to waste half a year at the club. Yeah, hopefully he'll be a bit better in the save. Don't get complacent to the first team. And we've been unlucky so far to the second team. We only saw one chance of the second team, which was Ali Turab's shot from the edge of the box. But to be fair, they haven't conceded too many chances, although one of them was a penalty, and another one was a blatant chance. I mean, not blatant, that's not the right word. A clear-cut chance for Icardi, which was the one he scored. Alright, nothing too much happening, but Ziyech once again on the free kick. And that one misses the goal. Man United fans will be aware of a threat Ziyech can pose from free kicks. Although, you could definitely argue that's more down to dodgy goalkeeper than it is to free kicks. Well, I think Ziyech's first free kick was a pretty good free kick. Definitely caught an eye out a bit, but I think it was still a good shot. Yellow card for Nelson. Angelino takes this free kick short to Torreira, gets it back. Here is Kerem, not Aktukolu. Sanchez over to Ndombele. Gets it back from Khan. Tanguy and Ndombele is allowed to drive into the box and goes for goal, and it's a good save by our backup goalkeeper Gunai. Yet to score for us in real life, Ndombele. He doesn't really get into many scoring positions. Plays a lot deeper than I would have expected him to. Angelino's corner, again easy for Gunai, who's done himself no harm with his performance so far. Not much he could have done about the goal, but I can't tell if he did save a penalty or not. His match rating would suggest that he saved it, but I'll have a check in a bit, because Kazim Can, our backup left back, has been booked. How good's Barashal Peg in this game? Only 2.5. He's been a really solid player for us this season. Recep Dilek has been booked for the second team as well. Got a corner though with 2 minutes left. Angelino to take it for the first team. And Sanchez at the near post. Just over the bar. He's only rated as 3 stars in this game, which I think does him a bit of an injustice, but maybe this was before he came in and started performing really well for us. Of course, he was only a backup player at Tottenham before we signed him. Not sure if this is a highlight or if this is just a build up to the end of the game, as Football Manager likes to show you. It was a highlight actually, and Kazim Can did well to work his way into a shooting position, but can't find the target. Only our fullbacks have really friended the first team's goal so far. And there it is. The first team scraped this one 1-0. When we played this friendly with Man United not too long ago, it was a 1-0 win for the second team. But Icardi's penalty probably should have made it a 2-0 overall. But yeah, decent run out. First team did okay. Hopefully they'll work on it. Hopefully Wilfred Zaha's injury is nothing serious. It was just a precaution. Victor Nelson, man of the match, with a clean sheet and an assist. Did it say if he saved the penalty? No, I don't suppose it says it here. Worst player. I do like to keep track of that stuff. Ali Yashiliot at the back, one of our prospects. How good is he rated in the game? Because he's been on the first team bench a couple of times in real life, right? He's got potential to be a backup, I suppose. Not an incredible player. Alright, I'm satisfied with what I saw, but let's not become complacent. Cardi seemed to lose confidence. I find that very hard to believe. Second team did themselves proud. They at least tried. Alright, Zaha, tight hamstring. He did have some hamstring problems last season with Crystal Palace, and actually at the start of this season, which is what took him so long to really get going in the team. Fortunately, this one's only got him out for 1 or 2 days, so he should be fine for our next match, which of course is against Levski Sofia. Hopefully we can do well in that one. And yeah, we've got an 11-day break. I imagine pre-season training has just started as well, so a lot of these players are not going to be anywhere near match fit. Okay. Alright, we'll do the scouting induction, sure. Yep. Very nice. Training camp squad. So our pre-season training camp in Switzerland, 28th of June to 8th of July. Oh, so there's not going to be any matches there, so I guess we just auto-select, since it doesn't really matter. So yeah, they're just going to be in Switzerland for a while. Alright, and we've made our first signing, a new under-19s performance analyst, Okan Buruk. So yeah, guessing not too much is known about him. Oh well, he's got a profile, to be fair to him. Can't tell if it's actually someone else. There we go. Very nice. Okay, transfers. We'll do the transfer reduction, I suppose. Well, assuming I want to bid for him. Okay. Cool. Alright, so... Okay, so this is just for transfer reduction. We've already got an offer for Dries from Wolves. Is 725k, which could rise to 875k. So we are guaranteed 700k out of this. I want to be guaranteed enough to meet his value if he's going to go. So I want 250k more. I mean, they're Wolves, they're a Premier League team. They've got to be able to afford this, right? Yeah, so it's 700k at the moment. 250 more, so this should be 575. And then a bit more based on league games and then per league appearance. Suggest? Okay. Cool. Well, Dries Mertens is actually one of my favourite Galatasaray players. Not just because he has Mert, which is my name, in his name. I actually have a Galatasaray shirt with his name on the back. But I really enjoy the way he plays as well. Despite his age, he's one of the ones that does the most pressing, works hard, and you can really see his passion for the team as well. He just really glues the team together, I feel, when he's in the team. But yeah, unfortunately in the game, it doesn't look like he's going to fit too well with our approach, and yeah, maybe Premier League is the best thing for him. But in the meantime, under 19's fitness coach. I forgot to ask this guy to recommend the signing. Maybe one of these guys won't go through. Yeah, okay, so only one of them went through. So Ayhan Tenbelol, who used to be an assistant manager at Super League clubs as recently as this year, and is now our under 19's fitness coach. Welcome aboard, sir. 20 adaptability. Doesn't really work as a fitness coach, but yeah, cool. Yeah, stats here are decent. 10 fitness, I suppose, isn't the best, but then again, it's just for the under 19s. Alright, Sadi Arslan as a recruitment analyst, and Emrah Urtekin as under 19 physio. Yeah, so the guy who's had 4 separate spells as Akisasro physio in 6 years. Decent stats. Let's have a look at him as well. He has an Instagram. Lovely. Okay, I'll start signing. And we've also got an under-19 sports scientist. We've got a new gen in Ali and Josh Kuhn, who's 24, who is younger than me. Why does this game make you feel so old? To be fair, that's football in general, isn't it? When you get older and then you start to realise the players you're shouting at are like 5 or 6 years younger than you. Okay. I'll start signing, and we move on. Okay. Our goalkeeping coach is working on his Continental Pro license. Good for you, sir. Always admire that. Right, Ozano's took has upgraded his role. Alright, we're going to cancel that. Training. Abdul Karim Bardak. Where was he in the intra-squad match? Maybe he was on holiday. He's been training well. Sorry, well, 7.2 is not bad. If that's the worst, that's not terrible at all. I have noticed that the Galatasaray squad, especially since I support both them and Man United, in comparison, the Galatasaray squad definitely seems a lot more driven and hard-working than some of the Man United players. Cough, cough, Marcus Rashford. Alright, recruitment meeting to determine our strategy. Nice. Let's go and do that. What's this? Recruitment focuses. Can I change your position? Or did it just want to show me goalkeeper in particular? I don't know. How do you just move on? Skip to, okay, contract expiring, Loyan Dama. Yeah, he doesn't really have the ability. Mertens. Yeah, he's on his way out. Muslera. We can do that later, I suppose. And Van Aanholt. Yeah, I'm not sure if we want him back. He's on loan at PSV until the end of the season. In real life, I do not see him coming back. He's probably just his contract's just gonna expire probably. Yeah, transfer list William Dama. I don't think anyone will go for him. In real life, he's just hanging around in the squad and is not doing anything. Not registered, not anything. But it's unfortunate for him that his career kind of got ravaged by injuries because he looked like a very promising centre back at one point. We look weak in goal. I mean, that's not what I saw on the intra-squad friendly, but okay. And that's it. Just goalkeeper. Everything else is Gucci, apparently. Abdul Karim Bardakji starting on a coaching course. Well there, friend, you're 28, relax. You've got plenty of playing career left. Now, that's probably a normal thing, right, for players who are interested in coaching to start during their career, so they can jump straight into it when they retire. Respect that. Okay, apparently we've got some loan offers for Mertens as well. Here are contracts which we've just seen. Yeah, we went through these four. Efe Akman, very high potential, so we definitely want to keep him around. Son of ex-Galatasaray legend Ayhan Akman as well. Him and his brother Hamza have been widely tipped to break through into the squad. Efe, I think, made his league debut in our last match against Konyaspor in real life. Yeah, you already taught us how to work a contract. So yeah, let's just give him a decent contract. So I must have at least 2 domestic goalkeepers in the squad. Currently 1. I'm sure we have more than 1 Turkish goalkeeper. Hamza Akman, however, apparently not good enough. 2.5 star potential. I don't think he's bad at all. Definitely at least good enough to be a backup. He's better potential than Ali Turab Bulbu, but I guess we're less strong at right back. We don't really have anyone apart from Sasha Bowie and Khan Ayhan, really. So we'll try and keep Ali Turab at the club as well, despite him giving away a penalty in a friendly match. And Kerem Shenyu's Ege Araj don't look particularly good. I'm not too upset about them going. Staff contracts as well. Let's do those. Oh, okay, this guy's just joined. We'll leave him alone. Fadıl Koşutan, the goalkeeping coach. Yusuf Köklü, fitness coach. Sedat Debreli, the under-19 assistant, who apparently has just joined. Muammer Özel, under-19 fitness coach. Olcay Turhan, scout, who has just joined. Ali Yavuz, the scout. That's weird. We had a youngster on our team called Ali Yavuz Kol not too long ago. Performance analyst Yilmaz Yüksel. Performance analyst Serhat Doğan, who has just joined. Coach Ismail Garcia Gomez. Didn't realise we still had foreign staff. Not that I'm complaining, it's great, but I thought they all went with our last manager, Dominic Torrent. Can Okuyucu, who is goalkeeping coach. Marco Pezzaiuoli, head of youth development, nice. Or coach. Kaan Adasoy, fitness coach. Dursun Genç, fitness coach. Hakan Balta, ex-Galatasaray legend, who's under-19s manager, who's apparently only recently joined. I wasn't aware of that. Mehmet Akışoğlu, under-19 goalkeeping coach, who was also recently joined. And Murat Erdemoğlu, under-19 assistant. Durmuş Samet Köşemen, who's just joined, the fitness coach. And Sedat Türkmen, under-19's goalkeeping coach. Cool. Bit of an introduction to the staff members. Even I'm not familiar with most of these guys. Okay, let's look at our loan offers. So we've got Anderlecht. Okay. Thank you for that. 22,000 a month. 70% of his wages as well. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if we did that as well. Antwerp have also offered 44,000 a month at 60% of his wages. It works out to about the same. And if they win the Croquis Cup, next the Croquis Cup, just like the Belgian Cup competition. Okay, sure. If he wants to go there, he's welcome to. New intermediary suggestion. Lucas Ocampos. Looks like a good player, but he's primarily a winger, which isn't really what we're looking for, and don't really have 20 to 30 million to spend on him. So, thank you. Let's do this induction as well. Yep, that makes sense. There's our training, mostly standard stuff. And now Ajax have offered for Mertens as well. Now we've got 1.1 million from Wolves. I think it's only fair to negotiate Ajax up to that amount as well, no? So let's suggest that. Okay, Ajax are happy with it. Cool. How much is Mertens making, by the way? 60k a week, so that's going to free up some wage budget as well. Weekly staff meeting. Kiddo. I'm not really going to be messing with set pieces, but okay. Demirola may consider asking for an improved contract. Let's begin. Okay, let's do that as well. Okay, let's not offer Van Aanholt a new deal. Mertens, yeah, we're already working on selling him. Nelson and Bowie, you want to exclude them from the team. I mean, Bowie's underrated. There's no way he's only a 3-star player. I mean, in real life, there's strong rumours linking him with teams like PSG. So he's definitely going to get a huge upgrade very soon. And yeah, I don't see any need to move on Nelson or Bowie. Okay, Tete should learn Turkish. Makes sense. They made Yunus pretty good in the game. I imagine that means Leicester will probably take up their option to buy him. Let's check on that though, by the way. Oh, okay. I unwittingly agreed to do another. Optional future fee 7.75 million. Okay. So Leicester can just take him if they want. So I'm resigned to the prospect of him leaving. But Yusuf Demir, who isn't very good anymore, he used to have massive potential, but he's definitely stagnated. Emin Bayram probably deserves a bit more potential than that, but at least he's not terrible. Okay, some more staff members. Have a look at those later. Cool. Yeah, okay, we're just going to leave the set pieces alone. Demirola will offer a new contract. There we go. Promising young striker. Alright, Regen Performance Analyst, Ahmet Terzir. There you go. Performance Analyst, Cezur Kelestegiolu. He was a performance analyst at Kayserispor, but that's it. Under 19 physio, we've got Enes Solak, who will be poaching from Alanyaspor. He's worked there for the last few years. We've got Ahmet Tarlacı, who will be poaching from Kasımpaşa. He's worked for 2 years. Ahmet Güngördü, his last name means he's seen a day, I think, or he's seen the day. Also at Kasımpaşa. I guess we'll probably be taking one of their physios in the end. Okay, expectations. Yeah, round of 16 of the Champions League. That's going to be really hard. Super League winner, which we should hopefully do. Super Cup winner. And they want minimum semi-final as well in the Turkish Cup. They'll offer us a little bit more budget if we set the cup expectations for the final, but let's do semi-final, I think. It's not really much of a difference. Okay, scouting update. So our budget, as a reminder, is 6.18 million. So a lot of these players are not going to make any sense. So yeah, skip through. Like Rodri, yeah, only 3-star, really. Rodri, only 3-star for the Super League. It's got to be a joke. But yeah, we're not getting Rodri anyway. Or was it 6.18? Not seeing anyone that we can remotely afford. Okay. Luciano Valente. Decent potential. Fits the tactic with the positions he plays. Right, Luciano Valente from Groningen. I know TMA ever watches this, he will not be particularly happy that I'm doing this, but let's make an inquiry. Good in the air, not good at marking, needs to learn the language. But yeah, he can learn that stuff. Miles Robinson from Atlanta United looks like a decent centre back as well. Plenty of international experiences, fit, fast, consistent, versatile as well. He can play as a right back. I don't know if that's particularly good. Adaptable as well, professional. Might find it hard to adapt. We need to learn that. I can approach to sign him. Or is his contract up or something? Yeah, his contract's up in December, so I could potentially get him for free. That sounds good. Miles Robinson. Yeah. Okay. Will be unavailable until 7th of August 2023. Well, that's fine, because if we sign him this way, he won't join until winter anyway. But that could be a really good signing. Talisca. Nah. Zeki Celik of Roma would be interesting. We do lack depth at right back, and Zeki Celik is obviously Turkish, so we wouldn't count towards a foreigner limit. Plenty of experience, brave, good work rate. Well, let's see if Mourinho is willing to bite. Also from Roma, we've got Karsdorp. Don't think we can afford him though. Kai Wagner, another MLS player we can sign for free. Yeah, we could end up raiding the MLS here. He's a left back / left winger. So that could be good if Angelino is only on loan. Instead of buying him, we could get this guy for free. Good teamwork, versatile, fast, consistent, adaptable. No international experience. Hard to fit in. Gets in trouble a bit. Slow anticipation. Susceptible to injuries. Weak to learn the language. Quite a lot, but he's still pretty good. A very balanced player. I'm still interested, Kai. He wants to play as a left back with a role of wing back, and he wants to win a domestic cup in the next 3 seasons. Sure, mate. We'll do our best. Alright, so yeah. So potentially 2 MLS players coming in for free in January. And then Zeki Celik we've inquired about. Might be too expensive for us. And got Luciano Valente as a potential youngster as well. Okay, our scouts are looking at the Europe, Super League, Southeast Europe, Germany and Spain mainly. Okay. You do you guys. Yep, medical center induction. Yep, very nice. Ghent loan offer for Mertens. Less than the others, 23,500 a month, plus 40% of his wages. bonus for winning the cup for them as well. Let's bump that up to 50% and hope they take that. Okay, we've improved the monthly fee. Unused 50% as well, please. Unused 50. Look, I'm getting better offers from your fellow Belgian teams, guys. So it's either this or nothing. Alright, well, fair enough. Oh, we've got competition for Miles. So who else wants him? Al Khalij from Saudi Arabia just offered for him. And Bournemouth and Monaco are also looking at him. So potential competition there. I guess it's never going to be that easy to get good players for free. Alright, Levski Sofia from Bulgaria are our next friendly, so they like they play a standard 4-3-3 or whatever you want to call that formation. Alright, Roma have no intention of letting us have Zekir, and Monaco have now offered for Miles Robinson. So we'll see if we get him. If we don't, at least we tried. Got a new under-19 performance analyst with Cesar, if it allows us. Yep, Cesar Kerestegiolo has joined us. Alright, cool. He's got his own profile on some websites too. Nice. Groningen want 4.1 million for Valente. Hefty, but doable, and he's one for the future, isn't he? Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, he wants to be loaned out. That's fair. I don't think he's going to break into the first team anytime soon. There we go. Groningen have asked whether... Yeah, I always reject these because I don't want to loan you back with like 0 wage contribution. I'm going to loan you somewhere. You're going to have to pay some of his wages, okay? I think that's fair to ask of you. Another loan offer for Mertens from Club Brugge, but this one looks a lot better. 47%, 47k a month, plus 90% of his wages. Yep, go for it. I don't know, the Minister are trying to offer for the same guy. Under-19's physio. We've got another one from Ahmed Güngördü, who rejected an offer of a new contract from Kasım Pasha to join us. So looking at some of the transfers and some other stuff happening. Alright, Ahmed Terzi cancelled, okay. Never mind. But yeah, there is Ahmed Güngördü, the ex-Kasım Pasha physio. Now our under-19's physio. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the same guy, but oh well. Set up to okay, new contracts. Oh, and the other physio, Ahmed Talagöz, actually is going to stay rather than go to Galatasaray. Okay, that one's being cancelled. Fair enough. Alright, Ali Turab, FR. Let's sign new contracts. We've got loan offers FR, so that's interesting. LAFC, step up Kai. Okay, so LAFC trying to sign Ragnar. Another loan for FR. Okay. Oh, free transfers. I mean, these, yeah. I guess that's how most Super League clubs get signed players. FA Akman, we got Ankaraspor in the second League White, which is like the third tier, I believe, of Turkey. Yeah. Let's have a look. 90% playing wage, 0% unused wage. That's non-negotiable. No. I don't want them to 0% wages when he's not playing. Karacabey Belediye. In second league white group as well. 1.4k more than 40%. I want 50, so I'm going to reject that as well. Oh, Mainz trying to sign Kai Wagner for Bundesliga, so we've got some competition there as well. Loads of competition. Pretty much all of the MLS want him, as well as Lille and Bayer Leverkusen. So yeah, that's going to be a tough one. Manisa FK, at least they're willing to negotiate. £200 monthly plus 30%. It's got up to 50. Where are Manisa FK? They're in the first league, so the division below, so they'll be playing at a higher level as well. And they feel acceptable. Very nice. So F. Akman can go out on loan and hopefully develop some of his potential. Fenerbahce trying to sign that physio as well. More staff signing up contracts. Very good. And we move on. Belkızıldemir, damaged spine. 8 to 10 months out. Ouch. He was one of our better young players as well. That's very unfortunate. I put my arm around him, didn't seem to work. Okay. You seem to appreciate the support. Baran Demirol at least is staying. That's at least one good news for young attackers. Alright, Torreira now one of the best in training. He was the worst last week. Ziyech for worst. Interesting. Besiktas hiring Hans Flick as their manager. So he got sacked by Germany recently in real life, but of course he was Bayern Munich manager as well. Won pretty much everything there. So that's a good appointment for them. That's going to be some tough competition. And it looks like Miles Robinson has decided to go to Saudi Arabia, unfortunately. So he won't be going to us. But we will be signing Luciano Valente from Groningen for 4.1 million. So yeah, let's confirm that. First transfer is now done. Groningen recently got relegated from the Eredivisie, so they're in the second division now. I'm sure they'll appreciate that money. That's not me in an Altaro short shirt, sure. What a weird sentence to say. Nice win there for Man United. Alright. Well, he's not 3-star potential like I thought he would be. Only 2.5. The fans seem alright with it. I think he might not be all that good, but there he is, Luciano Valente. His value's already gone up, so that's good. He's a pretty balanced player at the moment, but hopefully he'll start specialising. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, let's look at his report. So he can shoot from distance, can play in a few positions, so he does fit in that way. Good in the air, balanced personality, Super League midfielder potential in the future. Only good enough for the second division right now. Peripheral figure, not very composed, not good at marking, needs to develop consistency. But still, there's something there. Does he make it into his squad for now? Yes, he does. So who got taken out then? Darrington Sanchez. Well, that seems like a very odd decision. I guess because we've got a few centre-backs already. Don't imagine he'll be too pleased with that. Alright, squad numbers. Cool. He'll be number 33. Assuming he does not, assuming he stays. Muslera, welcome him to the team. Nice. Okay, well, we can't do anything with that. Let's do a quick search of our friend Luciano Valente. Wonder if he has like a Wikipedia page where we can find out more about him. Let's look here first. So he's Italian, but he's no history in Italy. He played 20 games in the Eredivisie for Groningen last year, which seems to be his only experience. Does have a Wikipedia page. He was born in Groningen, and in real life he's played for Italy under-19s and under-20s. Oh, he's got an Italian dad and a Dutch mom, so he's actually half Dutch, half Italian. Seems like he prefers Italy, but who knows if he'll ever make it there. He's been praised for his strength in his positioning, as well as his ability to create chances, either for himself or his teammates. His dad works at a local pizzeria in the Netherlands. Cool. His dad's the Italian one, right? Makes sense. Well, we know who's hosting the pizza parties in the team then. Alright, anyone who isn't match fit can play in the under-19 squad if that's okay. Oh, okay. Game's lagging a little bit. When's the under-19s match? Tomorrow. Okay. So I've had my full squad for this friendly. Alright, and we go into the friendly now. So we will face Levski Sofia in Bulgaria. Alright. Don't know why it's limiting our substitutes. Hold on. Also won't pick. Oh wait, okay, he's still on holiday. Fair enough. Clear subs. Okay, there we go. That's better. So our team to face Levski Sofia, our first official game in charge. It's going to be Muslera, of course, in goal. It's going to be Khan Ayhan. He's only 2.5 star. I think that'll get upgraded too. Sanchez, Abdul Karim, 2.5 star. We've got some of these way off. And Angelino at the back. Ndombele is going to be the deep line defensive midfielder. Oliveira and Kerem Demirbay in front of him. And we've got Ziyech playing behind Icardi and Zaha, same as the previous game. He could be a fitness stout, but we'll keep an eye on Zaha. And we've got Gunay, Nelson, Torreira, Barish Alper, Ali Yashiliut, Tete, Bakambu, Eren Pashahan. Eyüp Aydın, big potential there. Baran Kadir, Hamza, Halil, Kazımcan, and Beknaz. I'm just having a look at some of the ratings some of these players have been given, mainly out of curiosity. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Okay. Zaha wants to have more flair right now. He's been told to take fewer risks. Well, we're a top team. We can't afford to take too many risks. Maybe when we're 5-0 up, you can start doing some tricks, Wilfred. Alright, Levski have got a team of Penchin, Petrus, Karadzinov, Lukov, Domozetsky, Van der Kapp, Borokov, Siromahov, El Jamili, Fadiga, and Anastasov, with Akhov, Markalev, Stanoev, Valeov, Zorov, and Lukov on the bench. So yeah, I think most of those players are generated. Yeah, so this is what friendlies are for. Show me what you can do and that you deserve a place in the team. And we are off. We will start. And hopefully we'll get a win to start off the pre-season. It's not a very good pass though. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. Alright, Domozetsky's throw. Here's Van der Kapp. Levski goes back to Lukov. Domozetsky, Siromahov gives it straight to Kerem. And Kerem is able to bring it forward. Take it down the right hand side. Oliveira, we know he likes to hit him from distance, and he hits the crossbar. Really good try from Sergio Oliveira. And now he's going to take a free kick. He's going to come off the wall. Petrus to be precise, and we're going to have a corner. What can Angelino do? Header away though by Domozetsky. Alright, we move on. At least we're having the chances. Angelino brings it forwards. Petri tackles him and Penchin, goalkeeper. They play it out the back. Okay, Domozetsky to Fadiga. Lukov, Domozetsky, Fadiga again. Anastasov. For a good turn. He's found Siromahov making a run beyond him. This looks dangerous. Borokov now. Oof, just wide. The defense managed to adjust itself to an alright level. But, yeah, that was dangerous. And now we've got a corner. El Jamili to take it. And Muslera goes for the punch instead of a catch. Levski continue their attack. Lukov out to El Jamili. Cuts it back to Borokov, who hits the crossbar himself. And that makes it so that both teams have been denied by the woodwork. And so yeah, some defensive question marks there. Hopefully that's a one-off. Pension's going to take a free kick, short to Petri. El Jamili. Karadzinov. El Jamili again. Looks like Levski started off a better team, although he's gone past Kerem there. Back to Petri. Early cross. Sanchez with the header, as you'd expect. Adiga now on the left. Good tackle by Khan. And he clears that nicely. Domozetsky comes right back with the ball. Cross comes in. El Jamili gets above Angelino, and Muslera not able to handle it. It's going to be a corner. El Jamili to take. And Lukov with a header, side netting. But once again, we're letting Levski have way too many chances, particularly in the air. Hopefully we're just shaking off some pre-season rust though. Body language from the players isn't particularly good. Oh, okay, as soon as I said that, it seems to fix itself. Not a good first half so far. Van der Kart back to Karadzinov. Here come Levski again with Borokov. I mean, if you guys want to get out of the Champions League group stages, this is a team that you've got to be beating easily. Siramahov finds Anastasov, doesn't shoot. El Jamili does. It's an easy catch for Muslera. Now maybe a chance for us. Oliveira to Khan. Oliveira gets it back. Ziyech. Oliveira again almost gives it away. Lucky to get it back. Zaha brings it down to the feet of Icardi. Icardi tries to curl one, but Pension equal to it. At least that's a bit better. Tomozetsky with the throw for them. Fadiga to Lukov. Van der Kap. Out wide to El Jamili. Might get a bit outnumbered down the wings with this formation. We'll see how it goes. Karadzinov to El Jamili. Do need our centre midfielders to help out the fullbacks like Kerem is doing here, but maybe do a better job of it. Fadiga wins the header from the cross, and that's over the bar. Alright, coming up to half time. Not been a good performance from us, but at least we're not losing. There's plenty of time in pre-season to get things back up to scratch. Okay, let's work hard as a team. They made a change at half time. Zorov is on for Siramahov. Nice desire by the team to win it back straight away though. Alright, Oliveira goes back to Sanchez. Now Khan. And Dombele. Oliveira. And Dombele again. Nice little ball to Icardi there, and he looks for Zaha, who I think might be offside. Forces the save from Pension. And yeah, it is indeed offside. But good effort, good attempt. Now we've got a throw. Angelino gets it back from Kerem. And Dombele to Oliveira. Back to Sanchez. Look at the space Khan has found himself in on the right hand side. Here he is. Looks for Icardi, who goes for goal. And it's a good save by the keeper. Icardi's getting himself in those positions, and the team is finding him. Which is exactly what we want. Angelino with a corner and Pension Collect. Well, a lot of attacks at the start of the second half. So the team looks to have bucked its ideas up for sure. And Ndombele driving forward, we know he can do that. Plays it back to Angelino. Oliveira, edge of the box, we know he likes to shoot. On this occasion though, blocked by Lukov. Now they have a free kick. Borokov is going to shoot. It's come off Khan in the wall for a corner. Domozetsky is going to take. Ndombele away. As far as Fadiga, though, El Jamili thought about the shot, played it instead to Domozetsky, who is allowed to approach Muslera, and he's fortunately the shot straight at him, and the rebound came off a defender, otherwise we would have been in trouble. Short free kick, Angelino getting it back from Zahar. Oliveira to Abdul Karim, but he loses it to Borokov. Levski might be able to counter with Anastasov. Got some numbers forward here. Van der Kapp to Borokov. Petri. Zorov. Petri again. Zorov. Van der Kapp finds Fadiga on the edge of a box. Fadiga shoots. Oliveira blocks. I think we're good. Maybe a counter from us. No. Alright. We still have lower XG than Levski, which is not good. But we have been better in the second half. Khan short to Sanchez. Back to Khan. Oliveira. Now Ndombele. Out to Kerem. Ziyech. Over to Icardi. And he finds Zahar. Not quite, but Ziyech picks up a loose ball. Can he finish? Yes, he can. Hakim Ziyech scoring on his official, well, not official really, but his unofficial Galatasaray debut. With a right-footed finish as well, not even his stronger foot. Icardi credited with the assist, even though his pass was kind of tackled into the path of Ziyech. But it looks like we might be winning this one after all. Alright, Domozetsky with a throw, Van der Kapp with the clearance. Khan to Ndombele. Kerem over to Zahar, first time pass into the path of Icardi. Khan has it in the box, he might just go for goal, instead plays it to Ziyech, who might well have scored there. Saved by the keeper in the end, but if he hits the target, he's got to put it in the back of the net. We'll allow him though. Alright, attack still going on here with Sanchez. Oliveira back to Sanchez. Now Abdul Karim. Angelino. Goes long, but that's straight to the keeper. Not sure why that warranted the continuation of the highlight. But we've got another one straight away. Abdul Karim brings down the goalkeeper's drop kick pretty effortlessly. Gets it back from Muslera. Angelino. Ndombele. Back to Angelino. Ndombele again. Oliveira over to Icardi, and now Khan running down the right hand side. I am looking forward to seeing Sasha Bowie playing there. Not that Khan's terrible, but Bowie will be able to cover that flank a bit more. I think Zahar with the header just over the bar. Yeah, technically these are debuts as well for Sanchez, Angelino and Ndombele. We'll bring on Kazımcan for Angelino, Kerem Demirbay, and Zaha, as well as the edge we mentioned earlier. Here come Levski though, looking for an equaliser. Petri down the right. Drills it across, and it's a tap-in for Hassimi Fadiga. And to be fair, it's no less than Levski Sofia deserved, really. Poor defending, we just let him down the flank. And Angelino, who let him go and was probably tired, has just come off. Probably a little too late. Well, but Zaha's already through, and Wilfried Zaha scored. We've instantly retaken the lead. It's a debut goal for Wilf, and yeah, we'll take that. Blink and you miss it. Let me actually go back a bit if I can. Can I not go back? Yeah, I can. Rewind 10 seconds. Yeah, let's watch that again. So Kerem gets the ball, floats it over the top, Zaha chests it down, and puts it into the far corner. Lovely pass by Kerem there. And Zaha with a finish. But we've got another highlight. Straight from the kickoff, I think. Karadzinov to Zorov. Hopefully we can win the ball back, and indeed Zorov passes it straight to Kazımcan. Kerem looking for Zaha, who just gets there. It was a bit of a loose pass, but here we go. Icardi bringing it forward. Lays it off to Khan, who's gone for the early cross, and Zaha tries to meet it, but Petri heads it behind for a corner. Oliveira to take. Zukov away. And we'll have another throw. Is it just showing everything now? Or giving me an option to stop. So I assume this is an actual highlight. Ziyech has found Khan on the edge of a box, but he gives it away. And it's cleared as far as Sanchez. Okay. What was the highlight there? I don't know. We've got another one now. Khan gets it back from Oliveira. Floats in the cross. Pension with a punch away. Kerem to Oliveira, who goes for goal again. Borokov blocks. We still have it though with Khan. And another chance for Oliveira from distance. And Pension forced to save that. Definitely going to be an asset, Oliveira's long-range shooting, it seems. In real life it's a bit hit or miss, but in the game it certainly seems to be a threat. And Kerem to the back post. Easy one. Throw for the goalkeeper. Alright, another throw in injury time, only 3 minutes added on. Khan Ayhan goes for the cross. Zaha, very clever header to Ziyech, who hits the inside of a post. Very, very unlucky with that one, Ziyech. Clever play by Zaha, not to go for goal, instead set up his teammate. But unfortunately, no goal. Hopefully we don't pay for that, as it looks like we've got yet another highlight. Van der Karp bringing it forward for Levski. Kazımcan does well to win it off Zorov. Kerem to Zaha. Kazımcan, who I was about to say has done well since he came on, loses it to Van der Karp. A really good anticipation by Sanchez, and he finds Icardi. He finds Zaha. Probably should have scored, really should have scored there. But Pension makes the save and denies him his second. Kerem with the corner. And okay, it was Van der Karp who headed it behind. I wasn't quite sure till I saw the commentary there. Can Kerem find his man? And Pension comes out to collect. And that's it. We have won the game 2-1, I think. Our second half performance was much improved on the first, and I think we did deserve to win the match in the end. Ziyech and Zaha off the mark as well, with a lot of other players showing some really good signs as well. Yeah, defensively though we need some work, but I think Galatasaray in general, even in real life, are very attack heavy. They're getting better on the defensive side, but because they are so attack heavy, that can leave them vulnerable at times. Zaha winning the man of the match. Very good performance from him. Probably could have added a goal or two more. But making great runs, always available. And that partnership could potentially be very good. Lukov apparently the worst player. Yeah, good job guys on the whole. Alright, and next up. Alright, so Dries Mertens has refused the permanent move to Wolves, and he'll be joining Anderlecht on loan. Isn't Anderlecht one of his favourite clubs? Yeah, it is. So he's going back to his a team he used to play for in Anderlecht. So he's probably a boyhood Anderlecht fan, so good for him. We're going to get a 22k per month from him, and they're going to pay most of his wages. But alright, thank you, Dries. All the best. Can't believe the first player I've let go has been it's one of my favourite players. Oh, yeah, Dries Mertens. Very sad to see him go. But he's going back to his boyhood club, so I'm reassured by that at least. Alright, we move on then. Alright, mixed reactions to Dries Mertens going out on loan. Oh, Man United win the Friendly Cup. Anthony Martial scoring the winner against Bohemians 1905. Yeah, I feel like we didn't play the best opposition, but it is what it is. Speaking of Friendly Cup, we've got our own version of the Friendly Cup, which we'll play in the next episode, which should be interesting. We had stronger momentum, deserved to win, we passed, they didn't, and we had a lot of long shots. Right, staff meeting. Right, we'll make Ziyech our penalty taker. Now they're saying exclude Oliveira, Muslera, and Lino. We'll work on that later. Nelson should be a fringe player. Yeah, he's not going to like that, but in real life he didn't like that. He spoke out about it when Sanchez and Abdul Karim became our first choice lineup, although he has played recently because Sanchez has been injured. Okay, players like me. Nelson learned Turkish. Zaha learned Turkish. And Bakambu learned Turkish. Metahana's potential. Eren Aydın potential, not particularly, but we'll see. Send people on coaching courses. Koşutan, Hakan Balta, and Mehmet Akışoğlu. And that's it. Cool. And Nelson is not happy at being a fringe player. Where do we look at our squad reports? Squad planner, isn't it? How do you... Oh, this is creating a focus. Report. Can we talk about why you no longer consider to be a regular starter? We'll go back to the original proposal. Okay, we'll just let him have that one. I guess it's between him and Sanchez, really, so we'll give him a chance to fight with Sanchez for that place. In real life, I favour Sanchez a bit. Not that Nelson's bad, but there's two really good options there, and I think Sanchez suits our playstyle a little bit better, more athletic, more... Because we play high up the pitch, we need people to win those headers and make sure that the opponents don't advance. I think Sanchez is a bit more imposing in that sense. Alright, Alanya Swell's physios will join Fenerbahce and not us. You win this one, Fener. You win this one. Right, and everybody is doing their coaching courses. Fantastic. Alright, there's Sonde Jiska's squad. They're the team we'll be playing next. In Denmark, can we see where they finished last year? 12th. Oh no, they got promoted, I think. They've just been promoted. Oh no, they're in the second division, okay. So we're against a Danish second division team. Scout update, 2.11 million left. Let's see if we've got any good options here. Marcos Jr. Not bad. Natural in several positions. You can play winger or up front. Brave, fast, balanced. Not much experience. Gets into trouble. Not very good at heading. One-footed. A bit injury prone. And need to learn the language. Plays for Yokohama F Marinos. Well, we'll try. See how it goes. Gabriel, Yokohama FC centre back. Looks like our scouts have been having a trip to Japan. Works well within the team, could adapt well. Could be reached. Do what you did in the under-19s match. Tries to, but it's straight to Gretarsson, who clears. Kerem's header. Sommer away. Now Abdul Kerim on the left. Back to Kerem. Khan out to Abdul Kerim. Finds Badashal Per in the box. And that's over the bar. No offside flag. I thought that might have been offside. Not given. Emily's on for Nikolov. And we're going to bring on Icardi for Bakambu as we look to get back into this game. Ayub's header to Kerem. We don't want to lose. Don't want to draw either, but it's better than losing. Abdul Kerim to Khan. Ayub. Nelson. Kerem. Abdul Kerim back to Kerem. Khan to Nelson. Kerem can turn. Can he find someone else? Someone in a bit more of an advanced position. Going to run down the left himself. Then goes back to Khan. He's going to bring it forward. Ayub. Back to Sanchez. Slow build up, but hopefully a meaningful one. Khan out to Ali Turab. Ali Turab's cross. Balash Alper's header. But once again, he can't keep it down. Good cross though. They've brought on their sub-goalkeeper. Dakir is now on for Flo. Hopefully that means it'll be a bit easier for us to score. Well won back there by Abdul Karim. Nelson finds Kerem. Khalid turns. Haven't got long left. Here's Icardi. First time we've seen him in action really. Ali Turab down the right hand side. Does well. Floats in another good cross. And it's Balash Alper again, who finally hits for target this time. Their keeper manages to keep it out. Yeah, okay, we are unlucky to be losing. But still, we did let those chances happen. They were good chances. Kerem's corner headed away by Sommer. Is that going to be the end of the highlight? Maybe not. Abdul Karim finds Ali Turab. That's a really good turn to give himself some space. Can he find a room to cross? He does so. And Balash Alper is free, and he can't quite scramble it in. It's still floating around the box, and Ali Turab shoots. And Dakir with a save. He's been really good since he came on. Ali Turab. Crosses, shots. He's not a main attacking threat at the moment. Kerem with a corner. Sulas behind for another one. Surely we've got to at least equalise in this game. Kerem. Bergreen away. Sanchez back in there. Balash Alper off the post. And then blocked by Augustin. How many times have we hit the woodwork in this match? Unbelievable. Still highlight? No, unfortunately not. Running out of time to get an equaliser. Got a throw over. Ali Turab to Khan. Sanchez. Over to Kerem. Ayub. Gives that one away though to Sulas. Augustin to Hillegard. Tried to hit this on a break by Abdul Karim with a good recovery there to win the ball back. Nelson out to Ali Turab. Ali Turab to Icardi. And now he's going to try his luck down the right hand side. I'd rather he was in the box. But it's a good cross. Balash Alper though can't get much direction on the header. Alright, we're going to bring on Ali Yashiryurt and Nelson, give him a run out. Now Ali Turab with another crossing chance. He's found Halil in the box. And that's a really good finish by Halil Dervishoğlu. His first goal since he came back on a permanent transfer. And we've got a level there. And Ali Turab with well-deserved assist there. He's been plugging away all game. And look at his match rating as well. Very, very good stuff. 5 minutes of added time. Can we push for a winner? Kerem Demirbay with a free kick. Oh, not too far off. Another highlight though. Dakir with the goal kick. Icardi wins that header. Ratarsson collects. Sulas back to Dakir. Ali Turab's header finds Ayub. Sanchez. Come on guys, we deserve this. Ayub. Ali Turab. If anyone's going to create, it's going to be this guy. Plays it to Khan. Kerem, Halil. Oh, what a save by Dakir. Almost a second of the game. We do have a corner though. Can Kerem find a man? He does find Icardi and he's done it. Mauro Icardi in the 95th minute has surely won us this friendly. It's no less than we deserved. Great delivery as well by Kerem, who's had a good game himself. And yeah, although defensively we were a bit suspect, I think it's fair to say we deserve to win this match. How many times did we hit the post and bar? Have really good chances saved. Yeah, good performance. I think defensively we should have done better. Overall, I think we were okay. Yeah, man of the match. Khalil played well, Icardi played well. Both of them got goals, which is important as well. Icardi's first goal since joining on a permanent, not counting the intra-squad one. Ali Turab, really good game after he came on. Was involved, was at the heart of everything. One assist. Kerembo with a goal and assist. I imagine has edged out the man of the match award. No, it's gone to their guy who scored 2 goals, Bergreen. Fair enough. Can't really begrudge him that. Worst player was Aga with a 6.2. That's original centre back. Alright. Good win in the end. We had to fight for it. Wasn't as easy as it should have been, but the performance overall was good. Defensively, though, we need to tighten up a bit. But yeah, that's about going to do it for this episode. So we'll do a quick roundup of what happened. So match-wise, we have the intra-squad friendly. Mauro Riccardi scoring the only goal of the game. From Davinson Sanchez is not. Sorry, was it Sanchez or was it Nelson? Nelson's knocked down from a free kick. Angelino then won a penalty after a foul by Ali Turab. Bulbul, our young right back. Cardi's penalty was saved by Gunay Guvench, backup keeper. But yeah, first 11 won as expected. Probably could have done a bit better, but not so big a deal. Then we faced Levski Sofia in Bulgaria, managed to win 2-1 away from home. This wasn't a very good match, but in the second half we picked it up quite a bit. Hakim Ziyech scored his first goal for the club, finishing off a low cross, and Wilfried Zaha, after a lovely floated pass by Kerem, managed to double our advantage. Not double our advantage, give us the lead. We weren't. Wait, hold on, I'm remembering this match completely wrong. So Ziyech's goal came from an Icardi pass, which the defender actually blocked into his path, and Ziyech was able to pick up the scraps and finish. Then we let in the cheap equaliser from a low cross from Fadiga, but then straight from kickoff, we attacked them and Wilfried Zaha scored the winner from a Kerem Demirbay pass. Both of them scored on their debuts, which was nice. Closer than it had to be, but we did deserve to win, I think. And then again against Sonderjyske from Denmark, we left it till late. And we almost lost this game, in fact. Kerem Demirbay's deflected long shot gave us the lead in the first half, his first goal for the club. But then they scored 2 goals in 2 minutes in the second half. Emil Bergreen scoring from both. But later on, Halil Dervishoglu scored an equaliser after Ali Turab's cross. His first goal since joining permanently from Brentford. As I said before, he's been on loan with us. And Mauro Riccardi headed in Kerem Demirbay's corner in the 95th minute to give us a win and continue our 100% start to pre-season. Transfer-wise, the big story is an outgoing one. So we've loaned out Dries Mertens to his boyhood club Anderlecht for a couple $100K. So we're wishing him all the best. And we brought in a youngster to sort of take his place, although he is mainly a centre mid, can play attacking mid. Signed Luciano Valente from Groningen for £4.1 million from the Dutch second division. So hopefully he can grow into it. Haven't given him a go yet. And we've also wrapped up some business for January.